Okay, so again, we're trying to solve the system of linear equations. And again, I'm going to use the elimination method. And in this problem, I'm going to try to eliminate the y's. In order to do that, I'm going to multiply this equation by 8. Okay, the reason why I'm multiplying by 8 is that when I multiply 8 with the 1/8, it's going to be at the end 1. And then down here, there's a -1, and they're going to be able to cancel each other out. So that's the reason why I'm doing that. And keep in mind, I'm going to multiply the 8 with all of the terms of the first equation. So 8 times 1/4 is going to be 2, and then x. 8 times 1y is going to be 1y. And then 8 times 2 is going to be 16 at the end. So basically that takes care of all those. And so now I'm going to write the second equation down and combine like terms. So when I do that, it's going to say 3x. The y's are going to go away, and we're going to get 18, which means that x is going to be equal to 6. But wait a second, I need an equation that helps me find what y is. So I can use any of the equations that are written down. I'm going to end up using the green one because it has a lot of simple numbers, not a lot of minuses, and it's going to get the job done. So 2 times the x, but x was 6, plus 1y equal to 16. So this means that 1y is going to be 16, 16 minus the 12 that I'm bringing from the other side, because 6 times 2 is 12. And so this means that y is going to be 4. So the answer in this problem is going to be 6, 4. So that's the answer, and we say that the system is consistent and independent. So that's the end of that one. And let's finally do the last problem. So it has 12x plus 4y equals to 32. And my second equation is y equal to -3x plus 8. And notice how the second equation already has the y by itself, and there's a bunch of x's on the other side with some numbers. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put that information into the first equation and transform the first equation. So this time I'm using the substitution method. So I'm going to write down equation 1 becomes, when I substitute, it's going to be 12x plus 4 times the quantity that I'm going to plug in, and it's all equal to 32. And the quantity I'm plugging in is -3x plus 8. So when I do that, it's going to say again 12x minus 12x plus 32 equals to 32, which means that things are going to cancel, and I'm going to end up with 32 equals to 32. Now, is that a sentence that makes sense, or is that illogical? Well, actually, this is very logical. 32 is equal to 32. So that tells me that, again, I'm dealing with a system where the answer is more than one pair. So the answer in this problem is going to be any xy pair as long as it satisfies one of the equations. So write down whichever equation you want. I'm going to write down the second one because it looks pretty. And this means that the system is consistent dependent.